Welcome back to Minecraft. I was just literally just chilling on the menu for like a solid 10 minutes, just listening to the music on there. Which I've got to say, it's fucking dope. That is sick. It's like a bunch of like orchestral remixes of classic Minecraft tunes. I didn't know those existed. That's a whole new concept to me. I knew the soundtrack of this game had got bigger since the classic, like, I don't know, 10 tracks or whatever it was that was in the original, but I've not really, like, taken a moment to listen to it, and it's a very good soundtrack. It really is. It always has been. I was going to say that's one thing Minecraft nails, but let's face it, Minecraft nailed most things. It really did. Like, not to turn this into just, hey, Minecraft's the best game ever, lol, because I don't think Minecraft is the best game ever. I enjoy it, but it's not necessarily the game that is like my personal favourite. But like, the soundtrack's amazing, the graphics are iconic, the gameplay is, despite having like a billion fucking imitators, it's still unique. It still does things that it offers things that other games don't offer. You know what I mean? And then, like, on top of that, it was just like an indie game that launched before indie games were a thing. So it really just sort of nailed the timing, I guess. Like, the stars literally aligned for Minecraft. They really did. It's a good game, though. It's a very good game. Anyway, welcome back. This is episode 5? 6? 5 or 6? Could go either way right now. Couldn't tell you. I think 5. I think it's 5. Either way, it's not going to be a great one. I'm going to tell you that in advance. This video is going to be entirely... Hey, look at that. That was some good block positioning. It's going to be entirely... mostly mining, I think, and also a little bit of building. Which, you know, mine and craft, it's sort of in the title. But there probably isn't going to be any exciting revelations like finding the fucking end portal today, you know? We're not going to be quite on that level. But it should be good. It should be good. Depending what you come here for. What do you come here for? No, I joke. I joke. It's my winning personality, right? That's what you're here for. Speaking of which, let's have a little story, shall we? Let's have a little story as we go into the mine. Let's just deposit some of this garbage. I've actually got enough diorite to finish that building. Let's get that done before we go into the mine as well. What was I going to say? Yes. Once upon a time, I used to work nights. Which was fine. There's a weird thing about working nights in that when you do it during the winter, you basically never see the sun, like for months. I did it for about 2.5 years, something like that. I did it for a while, so there was at least a couple of winters where I was literally getting home just before the sun rose, going to sleep, and then waking up just after the sunset. You know, which is probably unhealthy. But there we go. That's how it be sometimes. But the fun thing about working nights was that it basically meant that when I would take my dogs for a walk on the days that I wasn't working, I was basically up all night, so I could just go out at like 3 in the morning and take my dogs then, which some people might find weird. And I understand that, that's fine. If you think that's weird, that's cool. You know, it's not for everyone. But it is super cool I mean, I live in a fairly small town, you know. But having that town's park entirely to myself, or near enough entirely to myself anyway, is genuinely a really, like, pleasant experience. It's like, just me and my dogs. We'd have a big field. There's a little forest, a little wood, a little woodland area, shall we say. next to the park as well. So we had all that to explore, although that was harder to do in the dark, obviously. But me and my dogs, we just go down to the park on our own, and we'd have all this space, and you can see all the stars really clearly because there's, it's a small town. We don't have a lot of air pollution or light pollution or any of that pollution stuff around here. And it's a really sort of serene experience, and obviously you do meet people there. There are other people out at that time on occasion, mostly drunks, honestly. A whole lot of people were just sort of staggering home after a night out. What the fuck was that noise? I'm in the dungeon or the cave system or whatever. You don't have to make cave system and his nearby noises at me. But yeah, I met a bunch of people who, they were usually nice, they'd stop and have a little chat about my dogs. Pissed out of their heads, but I'm not judging. I get pissed out of my head occasionally as well, The real fun ones though were the doggers. I don't know if doggers is necessarily the word. It was normally just people like having a shag on the way home, coming out of the pub and being like, you know what, we're in the park. No one is possibly ever going to be in the park at this time, right? No one's going to walk their dogs at 3 in the morning. Let's have a quickie, And little did they know. I think people started getting wise at the fact that I was usually there at that time, and it stopped happening so much after a while. But there were like actual doggers, There was a group of people who just pull up in their cars and like there'd be a few of them, and they'd all shag, and then you'd see them like swap cars and stuff. It's a weird little, like, what's the word, swingers group, I guess. But the best ones, and I know this makes me sound like a massive pervert by saying this was the best one or whatever, but it just always amused me when I just like walk through the park and just stumble across like a girl giving a boyfriend a hand job on a park bench, and then they'd both just suddenly realise I'm there. Or even funnier, one of my dogs would just go over to them and start trying to get attention from them, and they'll be like, oh shit, who owns this dog? And they'd obviously be pissed, so they'd be struggling to like spot where I was, even because I'd be a bit further down the path or whatever. And I don't know. As I say, it does make me sound a little bit perverted, but it's not like I was out there searching for them. It's not like I was sitting in a bush jerking off myself going, oh yeah, give it to her. I just found it very funny, just watching these people panic and pretend they weren't, sucking each other off or whatever, when they quite clearly were, and there's no other possible explanation for what they were doing, It's like that one thing that you always see in anything, any TV show about like doctors or anything, where eventually you'll have that one dude show up with something shoved up his arse or whatever, and then have to pretend that he slipped and fell on it or whatever. It's like that sort of thing. Oh no, there wasn't sex happening here, officer. Yeah. But no, I did enjoy my nighttime strolls. I kind of miss them, honestly. Fuck. What the fuck? Was that you? I don't think that was him. It's a different explosion noise. Was it thunder? It sure is raining. Oh. What the fuck? Where did you come from? Why are there so many creepers out here suddenly? Does the rain bring creepers? Does it rain creepers? When thunder strikes, does it deposit a creeper? Is that how they're born? Is there lore to Minecraft now? I'm going back in the cave. There's less creepers in the cave. There's less danger in the cave than there is out in the real world. What I was looking for down here in my cave. Ooh, nearly looked straight at that, didn't I? Let's just keep my head down and get back to... Why is thunder only striking here? Jesus Christ. This game got scarier. It was already scary enough. They made it scarier. That thunder sound is horrifying. This must be like what my dogs think when they're reacting to thunder. When they go hide under the bed and shake, you know? Because we're both in the same boat. We both realise that there is like some big natural horrifying thing happening, but we don't understand the workings of it. Minecraft thunder is a strange and unique beast. Was I just drowning then? Do you drown in gravel, or was the water above me? I don't think I've been heading in the right direction for there to be water above me, but maybe I'm wrong. Jesus Christ, that thunder. That thunder, man. I don't like it. It's spooky. I was kind of hoping this cave system would yield better results, honestly. I was kind of hoping we'd go deep with this one, but it's not really been the case, has it? Okay. Let's grab a bit more diorite, and then I'm just going to have to start going on down. Because as much as I need diorite, the other thing I really need, and need probably more pressingly, is a whole bunch of diamonds, and that's sort of my goal for today, really. Is to collect up some shinies. Also, I kind of just want to go deeper so that I can't hear the thunder anymore. I kind of want to get away from it. I don't like it. I want to burrow deeper into my den where the bad thunder won't get me anymore. Finding a nice bit of iron down here. Can't complain about the iron supplies. Jesus Christ, running out of pickaxes again. Might return to the surface pretty soon and make a bunch more, but I don't know, for now at least. Let's just use this one to go on down. I can hear that Enderman doing things. I don't know what he's doing. It just sounds like he was repeatedly teleporting. He just trying to get away from the thunder too? Just teleport downwards, where bad things won't happen anymore. I think, to be fair, I've got enough iron now that I can start using iron picks for everything. Use up my shovel, speaking of iron. Gonna need a new one of these very soon as well, I think. Might be able to go underneath the rest. Oh, hello! Hello, what do we have here? This is what I was looking for. This is what I was after from life. Just need to get down there without falling and breaking my neck now. Like that. Without doing that I just did. How do stairs work? Okay, I built to the... Okay. We've got some cobblestone. Put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Or did I? Yes, I did. There's no question about that. I definitely put that in the wrong place. Right, I can hear zombies. I think I heard a creeper. I've heard some bad things around these parts. Let's get lighting this shit up. I know there's plenty of materials around here to grab, but I'm not that worried about that just now. I'm more interested in making sure I don't get murdered by bad creatures. iron and coal and that, I think I've got plenty of for now. I'll probably need it later, but for now... Hey, look at that, I just managed to spam stab that one. I didn't have to play the hokey cokey creeper game where you go in and then you go out and in and out and in and out, stabbing it all about, you know. I didn't have to do that. And that's pretty cool. Right. This direction is fine. This direction is safe. Maybe one more torch there. There we go. Oh, there was just a natural staircase just to the left. I didn't have to build that one. That's convenient. Where is this zombie that I'm hearing? I'm hearing it, but I'm not seeing it. Yo, zombie. There you are. Hey, dude. That's how I greet all my friends. There's a reason I'm not very popular. Oh, we got more down here. We'll worry about that direction in a minute. Just go light up our final route. This might actually take me down to the same place, to be fair. I meant to do that. I was trying to drop it on the zombie. Honest. I'm not just dumb. I'm not just still completely unsure of how gravel works. Got all these armoured zombies coming at me. I think this might be the same cave system I was just looking down at. Yeah, I think I was up there, right? That works out nicely. Nice wall of coal over here. Very interesting. Interesting is the word I use when something isn't actually interesting, but I just want to comment on it for the sake of commenting on it. If something's actually interesting, I'll have something relevant to say about it, you know? The word interesting is just filler, right? It's just word vomit. It's just verbal diarrhea. It's weird that word vomit and verbal diarrhea both mean the same thing, even though they clearly refer to different ends of the anatomy. Ain't language great? God, this place is I was going to say a gold mine for iron, which I think is just called an iron mine. But a place where there's lots of iron. If I'm short of iron, I can come back here and it'll be great. But iron ain't what I'm looking for right now, Chief. What I'm looking for right now, Chief, is diamonds. I'm here for diamonds and nothing else. Aside from diorite, but I've got a bit of that and I can't be bothered mining anymore right now. But for the most part, I'm here for diamonds. Don't want that gold. Not interested in gold. Not interested in water. Show me lava and I'll be more interested, because I know that that's near where diamonds spawn. Water ain't nothing though. Oh, okay, I guess we're done here. Damn, I thought this cave system was going to be the one. I had faith in this one. I thought it was going to take me on down. Take me on down to the Paradise City. I guess we just keep on going down then. Probably go down nearer to my original downward tunnel, which is here. So if I come in from this direction, then I guess I'll just go down here. That makes sense, right? They make sense to me. Your opinions are invalid because I can't hear them right now. I mean, you can comment them on the video if you want, but it'll be too late then, won't it? What am I going to do? Go back in time and fix it? No, that's not me. I ain't no time traveller. I ain't no Terminator man. or any of those other time traveling characters that everyone loves. The Back to the Future man. Rick and Morty probably. I'm sure Rick and Morty has done time travel. It's gone on a few series now, it's got to be running out of ideas. I know that was a thing with Futurama, that... Because well, I say I am. I definitely was a big Futurama fan. I still like the show, don't get me wrong, but I've found other interests to invest my time into more recently. But, yeah, I was a big Futurama fan, so I know quite a lot about, like, the ideals, the plans they had for that show. And I know they never wanted to do time travel in it. They thought that would be jumping the shark, basically. Because, let's face it, the entire concept of that show is that the main character, Fry, is sent to the future. And if he could just travel back in time again, it would just fix his entire problem. And that would be that. But then, like, they did time travel, like, 6 or 7 times. They did it a bunch. Like, I'm not just in the later episodes that everyone says are worse, even though, aside from a couple of real stinkers, they're not actually that bad. Not just in them, but like in the early seasons, they did it almost immediately. They did time travel. They were really bad at sticking to their own rules. It's a good show though, Futurama. I like it. I like it a lot. Tell you what else I like. If you like Futurama and you're looking for an animated sci-fi show, and Rick and Morty doesn't really click with you, then you'll be in a similar boat to me. I don't dislike Rick and Morty. I've seen most of it. I think it's fine, but I think it's incredibly overhyped. I don't think it's that funny. I think it's very shock humory, much in the sort of vein of Family Guy. But people seem to think it's good because they occasionally say big words in it, you know. No, if you want a slightly more, I don't know, narrative driven, slightly more character driven, less wacky, but still comedically rooted sci-fi animated show, then Final Space could not be recommended any harder by me. I'm a big fan of Final Space. I hope it gets a 3rd season. Surprisingly good, that show. It takes a little while to get off the ground. The first couple episodes I was very on the fence about just not watching anymore, but yeah, I genuinely really enjoyed it once I got into it. Once the sort of character motivations and the overall plot sort of became a bit more evident. Why have I got no front door anymore? Did that zombie just take my front door off? I could hear him banging on it, and I came over to this door thinking he was at this one, but he must have been at this one, and I'm just dumb. Am I just dumb? I'm sorry if I'm just dumb, I don't mean to be. It's just the way my old brain works, you know? Right, we've got a bunch of diorite. We could start building another dome. I need to get some sort of organisation to these chests at some point. I need a door. I need a door is what I need. I'm not putting up with these Enderman. I almost called him an Ender Dragon then, that's a bit much. These Enderman noises. I'm not putting up with these in my house. I don't know if you can just teleport in anyway. You probably can. But I feel safer with the door, you know? I feel better about this. I don't like rain, I've discovered. Rain makes Minecraft very scary. Enemies can come out during the day. There's loud thunder. It's a bad time, honestly. I don't want it to keep happening. I was just saying I need to go out and build more domes, but I don't really want to be outside in this. And I can't sleep through it, presume. Can I not sleep? No, I can't sleep through it. What do I do? Tell you what I do. I build like 5 more stone picks. And another stack of torches. And a couple of shovels. And I think the rain just stopped and now everything outside is burning to death. Which means my plans that I was literally just having are going to be put on pause for a second. Because now, once again, I can build domes. And there's nothing I love more than building domes. I'm trying to decide how many domes I want. I was originally thinking 4, but I kind of like a bit more space than that. So I could go to 6, have 2 sort of diagonal ones, or I could even go to 8. But 8 would be a lot. I'm not sure I'd need that many rooms. Yeah, I think 6 would be nice. I just need to, like... I need to work out how that's going to sit. You know what I mean? I won't do it on this side because there's a horrible mess there. I'll do the next one on this side instead. But it was, what, 2 blocks, and then 4 blocks, and then 2 blocks back in again. Okay, I can play with that. I can play with that. I make these sort of designs on a whim. If you can call them designs, that's probably a bit of a strong word for them. But I do these just like blindly, and then I need to like follow them in future, and that's where I get confused. Right, so it starts next to the door, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll go like that. And then 3, 4, like that. And then like that. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? How are we feeling about that? I've got a hair in my mouth. It's very uncomfortable. I'm feeling okay about this bit of wall, but I'm wondering how I'm going to place the dome now. These side ones might only have 1 door. I might just do 1 door for these ones. And have most of the dome outside the wall. That would make sense, I think. So if I just like... You know what, I don't like this. Change of plan. We're having a change of plan. This is creativity at work, you wouldn't understand. This is pure artistry. If I go from like here and just do like a straight line, I think I might have to break the conventions that I've already set up for these diagonal ones. Or else they're going to end up being like really far apart due to how diagonals work. I think that's going to be a bit more like it, and then I'll just go from like here. I know what I'm doing. You don't have to know what I'm doing because you're just watching it. That's not where the important part comes in. As long as I know what I'm doing, we'll be fine. All right. This is going to be the door. That was real bad. And then 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, I can remember that pattern. I've learned that pattern. 2, 1, 2. 3, 2. The fuck? Just heard like some horrible clicking noise. I mean, you presumably heard it too, unless it was entirely in my head, which is also entirely possible because it doesn't all work right up there. what we want. Oh, fuck. Why is everything that cave? Why is that cave omnipresent when it's actually kind of small? How does that work? I'm aware I just made a bunch of shovels and now I'm just not using them. But what are you going to do about it, punk? Eh? Are you going to stop me? Of course you're not. In order to do that, you'd have to go full stalker, find out where I live, come round and threaten me physically. And I would immediately cave to pressure in that case, because I'm not a brave man. All it takes is someone sending me anything remotely threatening and that'll be it. Hell, you could even just hunt me down on Twitter and just message me on Twitter and be like, yo, do better with your Minecraft. And then I'd do better with my Minecraft. Or at least I'd try to. I guess I can't really promise that because that would imply that I have any power over my own ability. Which would be a lie. I don't like lying to you good people, you know? I lie only to myself around here. Liking this. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling dome number 3 right now. I can get behind dome number 3. Dome number 3 is looking good. I have dome number 4, dome number 5, dome number 6, and the big, like, archway entrance over there. Yeah. Yeah! I'll even go so far as to throw in a fuck yeah. I'll even emphasize it with a swear word. That's how positive I am about all this right now. Right. So, each of these have a knobble over them. I'm thinking that by about dome number 6, I will understand my my previous system and be able to do this without having to keep looking at the old ones for reference. And then I'll never have to know how to do it again, and it'll be useless information just stuck in my head. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. The alternative is just that I never learn, but you know. What are you doing? Hey, Mr. Zombie, what are you doing? You can't just come up on my roof. This is a building site. It's dangerous. You need to wear a hard hat if you're going to be up here. That horse keeps making very upsetting noises. I'm assuming that's what it is. When it goes up and down blocks, it makes like a thumping noise. It might just be that dude splashing about in the water over there, I don't know. Whatever's going on, I don't like it, and I want it to stop. I also don't like the fact that enemies can literally just walk up onto my roof over here. That's probably going to be an issue, huh? It's probably going to be something I don't want happening. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. And then we just do that. Wait. No, that is right. It looks wrong, but it's not. I need to trust my judgment. I need to have faith in myself. I'm building these domes correctly, goddammit. I know what I'm doing. This isn't really finding diamonds, is it? I said at the start of today, I'm gonna find diamonds today. I don't seem to be doing that. That seems to be very much not what I'm doing right now. I would even go so far as to say I'm doing the exact opposite, for I am placing blocks which are raising me higher and higher into the air, further and further from diamonds. Right, that's all I'm doing. I'm not going to make the glass yet. But by having a dome either side of the one I'm currently, like, living in, I think that should give me a bit more space from enemies, right? I mean, they're not going to spawn in all these torches. The closest they're going to spawn is, like, right over here where the spider is. And that's probably pretty positive. Okay, fair enough. Dude. I was just in a dramatic, catastrophic accident. You'd have a bit of compassion. Look what happened to my lawn. Just roll in and start bow and arrowing me immediately after I almost get blown up to death. Right, I'm going back into my mine. I've got a solid 10 minutes left of this video, and in those 10 minutes, I guarantee we're going to find diamonds. I guarantee it. Let me just equip all my pickaxes. I'm going to need the bread. Equip all my pickaxes. Keep my sword at the ready. In fact, no. But we'll swap one for this shovel. We're going deeper. We're going to find what we want. We're going to find what we need. Both of those things are diamonds. Just you watch. Just you wait. If you don't think I'm going to find diamonds, well, I'll show you. Didn't really have a comeback prepared for that. I started saying the sentence as if I was going to be able to, like, threaten you in some way. But I'm really not able to do that. I'm not in such an entitled position. I can be like, if you don't think I'm going to find diamonds, then I will have you publicly flogged and executed. I'm not a medieval king. That's not what I am. But I've got a shovel on my hotbar and I'm just not using it. I'm very bad at shovels, I've noticed. The thing is, right, when I'm mining dirt and gravel and sand and stuff, my brain is very aware that I don't need a tool to do it. So I'm like, oh, I'm like subconsciously like, oh, I'm not gonna, oh shit, we found bedrock. Cool. Cool. We just need to go a bit higher now, then we've gone too low. As I was saying, hang on, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the floor we're going for. Just gonna go straight from here now. Oh no, there's a hole in the floor. How did that happen? But yeah, as I was saying, like, subconsciously, because I'm that sort of guy who plays JRPGs and just stockpiles fucking potions and use items and just stores them forever. Like if you watch me play Omori yesterday, if you watch that video, then you'll note that even though I was fighting like the hardest fight I've had in that game so far, I just was so reluctant to use any consumables. Because I'm just always wanting to stockpile them just in case of emergencies, and then when the emergencies come, I don't consider them to be a serious enough emergency to waste my items on. It's a similar sort of thing in Minecraft. It's like I've got these shovels, but what if I really need them? What if I really need them later, you know? It's so dumb, but it's just the way I play games. I can't help myself. Gimme. I like how I'm mining this iron just because it's in my newfound right level cave, despite the fact I was ignoring all the previous iron completely. Oh, look, obsidian. Natural obsidian. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. How are we going to get around this lava safely? I kind of want to plug it up, but I don't know. I kind of need to go to that block, right? Yeah, we got it. Nice. Nice. Let's let that dribble away. We got some lapis lazuli over there, which I can't remember what it's for, but I think it is relevant in some way, so I should probably grab it. Oh, it's really dark now that we don't have the lava. I missed the lava. I don't know if I need an iron pick for lapis. I guess I'll find out though. Nah, we're good. Just one block of it? I thought that normally spawned more than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a rarer commodity than I thought it was. This iron is distracting me from my goal. My goal of diamonds. Also, this cave was garbage. I hate this cave. Which was... Right, 11's up there. So that's 11. This is my new tunnel. Keep going. Let's find diamonds. I believe. I believe in a thing called diamonds. Just listen to the with the duh. There's a thing in a something diamonds. I'm singing the darkness for some reason. I believe in a thing called diamonds. What happened to the darkness, eh? What happened to them? I was actually watching a very interesting documentary, YouTube documentary, 15-minute look at the song Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus, and I mentioned that because the darkness had me thinking of early 2000s pop rock, and that came to mind, and I've always hated that song. I did not get the popularity of that song at all. It's very by the numbers, like butt rock with teenage angst, you know. We've seen it a million times before. And it's that one of those songs that is played absolutely to death at every party and on the radio all the time, and you just can't escape it. But I was surprised actually, because apparently there's like, I thought they were just like a one-hit wonder. They wrote the song, and you know, in classic one-hit wonder style, they were just like picked up and mass marketed and had a real good time with it. But apparently they like grafted for like, they were around in like the early 90s, Wheatus or something, and they really grafted and really put in the time to publicize themselves, and they were like one of the early adopters of the internet and marketed themselves through that back before people were doing that. And it's actually quite an interesting little story. I was surprised to find that out. But fair play to them, you know. Diamonds? Diamonds? I don't like the lack of diamonds in this place. But I'll tell you what. If you can hear my dog moaning because I'm shifting position and he's once again weaseled himself onto my lap. But, Jesus Christ, suddenly everything broke. Everything broke at once. The average Joe story. I'm just going to mine around this lava, I think. I think there's a possibility for some nice things around here. Because I think diamond is more likely to spawn near lava, I think. It always seems to, anyway. That's always been my experience of diamond, is that it's often in the vicinity of lava, so this is probably my best bet right here. Probably. Maybe. The fact is, I've only got a few minutes left of this video, and I promised I'd find some diamonds, so I'm panicking a bit now. If I want to be truthful. If I want to be honest. And that ain't me, Chief. I'm not normally the honest one around here. I normally just talk bullshit until the cows come home. And cows very rarely come home. Because cows typically don't have, you know, a classic idea of home. They are cows. They live in a field. I've just found a very big place. I've just found a very big and exciting new place. If I'm gonna find diamonds somewhere, it's right fucking here, baby. Hell to the yes. Fuck. Well, they're in there somewhere. Just gotta dig them out. Diamonds, come back to me. Diamonds, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bury you in gravel. Diamonds, I need you. Oh. It's almost like a storybook ending, isn't it? He was struggling for a while, trying to find where the diamonds were. He'd promised he'd find them, and he was running short on time. And then all of a sudden, everything clicked into place once again. I really have been absurdly lucky on this playthrough. I really have. Not that lucky, probably, to be fair, because I know, like, in a Minecraft speedrun or whatever, you'll have diamonds within the first 10 minutes, but, you know, pretty lucky, considering my, my inexperience and my, I just really thought there was just going to be lava underneath here. I really thought I was just going to immediately lose them as soon as I mine them. Oh, I need space for them. Yeah, I don't need cobble for anything. Actually, I probably need dirt for even less, though, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, I found some diamonds. I didn't really find enough diamonds, is the problem, though. Is that a fair thing to say? I found 4 diamonds. And I already have 1, right? I have 1 that I found somewhere. But, I need more than that, is the problem. I need a lot more than that. Not a lot more than that, but a lot more than that, you know. I mean, that's enough to make me a pick. And I think an enchanting table as well. I think that only takes 2, right? How do I see what it requires? Can I not? I guess I can't. I think an enchanting table takes 2 and a pick takes 3, so I do have the basics for what I need, if I've got 5 total. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to risk Don't like how close to lava I'm getting when I've got diamonds with me. I had nothing to lose before, but now I have everything to lose. Right. Let's go. Let's get home. This is where I inevitably get blown up by a creeper immediately. Just immediately. To be fair, you know, it's not like... The fear of death is kind of in a weird place for me in this game, because obviously if I die, I game over and that's it, it's over. But it's not like I will lose my diamonds or whatever, you know what I mean? It's not like that shouldn't be the worry, but it kind of is now that I have diamonds, you know what I mean? It's weird. Am I... Where's up? I'm confused. Do I need to be up there? This is where I came down. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't realise I was turned about. Fair enough. God, it is a long way back to that cave system, isn't it? But I think there's going to be some more good shit in there, I really do. Oh, you're little. Do not like baby zombies. I do not like them. They're very small and very powerful. I don't know why they're stronger than regular zombies. It's a confusing concept to me. Why do I have a golden heart? How's that happened? That's like temporary hit points, right? That's like, I know golden apples give you those. I've not eaten anything that would do that. Why have I got that? Did I gain temporary hit points just because of the excitement of finding diamonds? Did it give me a massive ego boost and make me feel good? Okay, let's just stash them before I lose them, which I will. And the rest of this garbage as well, while we're at it. Not my shovel, I need that, I'm not done digging yet. All of this, all of this, all of this, all of this, there we go. Probably keep the dirt with me just in case, because next episode I do intend to go back into the mine with my new diamond pick that I will make at the start of the episode. And get some obsidian, and also just generally have a bit more of a scout around that cave. So if you're up for some more mining, and possibly some more crafting, then I'll see you for that next time. Bye!